The Power of Responsibility, Jordan Peterson's advice for a better life. Do you feel like life is slipping out of your control? Do you ever wonder why some people seem to overcome the toughest challenges while others remain stuck? According to world-renowned psychologist Dr. Jordan Peterson, the answer lies in one word: responsibility. But what does it really mean to take responsibility for your life? And how can embracing this principle transform not just your actions, but your very purpose? In today's video, we'll dive into Jordan Peterson's groundbreaking philosophy on responsibility. From cleaning your room to conquering chaos, we'll uncover how small, deliberate steps can help you take charge of your life and create meaning even in the face of struggle. Stay with us, because this could be the advice that finally sets you free. The burden and beauty of responsibility. Jordan Peterson often says that life is inherently full of suffering. But the antidote to this suffering isn't to run away from it, it's to face it head-on. Responsibility, according to Peterson, is what gives life meaning. It's not about avoiding the hard parts, it's about choosing to carry a load that matters. Imagine this: you wake up every morning without any goals, without any structure, without any obligations. At first it might sound freeing, but soon you'll find that freedom turns into emptiness. Responsibility, Peterson argues, isn't a burden, it's a gift. It gives you something to aim for, something to strive toward, and most importantly, a reason to wake up every morning. He uses the metaphor of chaos and order to explain this. Chaos is the unknown, the messy, the frightening aspects of life. Order, on the other hand, is structure, stability, and predictability. By taking responsibility, you're bridging the gap between chaos and order. You're creating stability in a world that often feels overwhelming. Start small, aim big. One of Peterson's most famous pieces of advice is deceptively simple. Clean your room. It's not just about tidying up. It's about starting with what's within your control. If your immediate environment is chaotic, how can you hope to manage the bigger challenges of life? But this small act has profound implications. When you take responsibility for your room, you're practicing discipline, creating a sense of accomplishment, and proving to yourself that you can take charge. This principle extends to every aspect of life: your work, your relationships, your goals. Peterson emphasizes aiming high but starting low. You don't need to change the world overnight, but you do need to take the first step. Maybe that's organizing your finances, mending a strained relationship, or even just setting a regular bedtime. Responsibility compounds. The more you practice it, the more capable you become. Why avoiding responsibility leads to chaos. But what happens when you avoid responsibility? Peterson is clear: it leads to chaos. Without responsibility, you become passive, and life starts happening to you instead of for you. Think of a boat adrift in the ocean without a rudder. It might float for a while, but sooner or later it will crash. Responsibility acts as your rudder. It keeps you moving in the right direction. Peterson warns that ignoring this principle leads to resentment, bitterness, and even despair. Why? Because deep down, we all crave purpose, and purpose comes from contributing to something greater than ourselves. This is why Peterson encourages people to confront their fears and take on challenges. The harder the task, the more meaningful the outcome. And meaning is what keeps us going, even when the going gets tough. Responsibility and relationships. Responsibility isn't just about your personal achievements. It's also about how you show up for others. Peterson highlights that relationships thrive when both parties take responsibility. Whether it's a friendship, a marriage, or a family dynamic, success depends on mutual accountability. He challenges us to ask, what can I do to improve this situation? Instead of blaming others, take ownership of your actions and their impact. This shift in mindset can repair broken bonds, strengthen connections, and create deeper, more fulfilling relationships. When you take responsibility for your role in a relationship, you empower yourself to make things better. And in doing so, you inspire others to do the same. The bigger picture. Ultimately, Peterson believes that responsibility isn't just about personal growth. It's about making the world a better place. Imagine if everyone took responsibility for their actions, their choices, and their impact on others. The ripple effect would be profound. When you take responsibility, you become a role model. You show others what's possible, and you contribute to the collective good. This is the essence of a meaningful life. Not one free from challenges, but one enriched by purpose and contribution. So, what can you take responsibility for today? Start small. Clean your room, make that phone call, or take the first step toward a goal you've been avoiding. Remember, the journey to a better life starts with a single decision: to take responsibility. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who needs a little inspiration today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights like this. Together, let's take charge of our lives and build a future full of purpose and meaning. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.